Yes, it's Doctors TV. We make life sweet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Nathan Insubuga is my name. Today's topic, very much interesting. It says, what age should a woman give birth at? What age should a woman give birth at? Honestly speaking, many people have questions. What age can I give birth at? Okay, what is the appropriate age? So there is a department we call gynecology and obstetrics in the faculty of medicine. So in gynecology, the best age a lady gives birth at is between 21 to 35. However, for the first pregnancy, the appropriate age, the average age that any woman outside there would give birth at is between 21 to 25 is the best. Meaning, if you're already watching me outside there, the best appropriate age for you to give birth for your firstborn should be between 21 and 25. And if you're late, between 26 and 30. However, mothers who give birth to children, who get their first pregnancies rather, beyond 30 years of age, we call them high-risk mothers. Who is a high-risk mother? A high-risk mother is a pregnant mother who needs more attention and care than any other normal pregnant mother. Because ideally, pregnancy has to be normal. It has to be something normal. That's why when you're practicing medicine, if someone dies in the medical ward, you know, in hospital they categorize medical ward, children's ward, surgical ward, and maternity. When someone dies in other wards, children's ward, someone has died. It's not an alarm. Someone dies in surgical, it's okay. People die of accidents. But if someone dies in the mother's wing, maternity, the whole hospital comes to sit and discuss what is the problem. Because ideally, someone shouldn't die when giving birth. It is something normal and natural. Like as you see animals, they go and give birth. They even come back in the evening with a younger one, a little one. So pregnancy and birth has to be something normal. However, our lifestyles as humans, we have made things now abnormal. Because as I told you, the appropriate age to give birth at is between 21 to 25. So when someone clocks 30, you've never given birth, there are complications that come along. For example, the first one, fibroids. Studies have shown that the younger ladies that have fibroids are those who are between 25 and 35 and they have never given birth for the firstborn. In other words, God created the uterus, its purpose is to carry the baby. So when you reach 25 years, the uterus has never carried any baby. It starts assuming having children. That's why you start developing. You can either develop a fibroid, a tumors, or baby zimba. It might be one, or you might be having small that are very many. You may have multiple fibroids, those small bizimbas or tumors, or you may have one. Why? Because the uterus wants to carry a baby, but for you, you're delaying. So if you don't get fibroids, by God's luck, then there is also another risk of having complicated pregnancies, and you become a high-risk mother. As I told you, a high-risk mother is one who needs a lot of care and attention during her time of pregnancy. So such mothers, they are prone or they are susceptible. They are at risk of getting high blood pressures during their time of pregnancy. They are at risk of developing diabetes or sukari during their time of pregnancy. They are at risk to get what we call eclampsia or preeclampsia. This is a combination of proteins in urine, high blood pressure, and sometimes convulsions or kwesika fits. So those are danger signs in pregnancy. Such mothers, they can even easily get miscarriages. Everyone, I've not come to scare you, but I've come to just make some sensitization, you to be aware of something. However, you can give birth at any age, but the other than it puts you at risk. You become a high-risk mother when you've not given birth for the firstborn until 30 years of age. Thank you for watching. I hope we have learned something, not to judge you, not to scare you, but to just make you aware of your current status. I remain Opio Nathan in Subuga. It's Doctors TV. We make life sweet. The numbers are there. Follow us. Like, share.